Hey, breast friends. I was actually scheduled to preach on New Year's Eve, and I wasn't able to because I was super sick last week. My message was going to be around asking, who are you? And asking, how do you want to show up in the world? This was really about introspection. Like, who am I? If I answered that question for myself, who am I would say I am a beautifully brilliant, bold, blessed Black woman who is a follower of Jesus Christ and who is passionate about being called to serve and to preach the gospel of Jesus and to let folks know that there is a bigger God. God is not limited. Whatever we think God is bigger than that. It's so funny because right now there's this controversy going around about a popular pastor and singer, and he brought in pop culture into the pulpit, and so people are giving their opinions. Oh my God, that's blasphemous. And other people are saying, yeah, Christians are so stuffy. And there are a lot of debates about who God is and whether or not God is real, and how do we know if God is real, and if God is real, how do we know that the God that I talk about is the right one? What I know is that I am almost 60 years old, and I have lived a very tumultuous life. And the only constant that has been in my life all 58 years has been God. God has been the same yesterday, today, and my expectation and anticipation is that God will be God tomorrow. And I say that because out of all the things that I have gone through, I am human and I fail every single day. And I also am not bitter. I am not angry. I really do seek to have folks get to know God, get to know my God, get to know the safety, the security, and the peace that I live every single day as a result of being in relationship with my higher power that has been there for me every day of my life. And I am in a major shift right now. And 10 years ago, the bottom fell out. I lost my sister, who was also my best friend and my business partner. I lost my dad. I had a major back surgery that left me bedridden for 4 months. And the bottom really fell out when I lost my youngest child, my baby boy, Trey. I didn't know which way was up. I didn't know who I was going to be. I didn't know how I was going to get up in the morning. I still don't know how I get up in the morning, other than knowing that God has been there for me, holding me, carrying me, guiding me, supporting me, loving me, forgiving me. And I want what God has instilled in me to help encourage and support others. The work that I do in my personal life, the work that I do in the breast cancer space, the work that I do in the pulpit, it is all so that we humans can live that abundant life that God talks about. I'm not just talking about abundance in finances. I am talking about abundance in joy, abundance in peace, abundance in rest, abundance in eating the foods that actually nourish our bodies. I am a self-proclaimed sugar addict, and every single day I fight to get that demon under control. And many days I fail, but I don't ever give up. I don't give up hope that I will be able to conquer that addiction. So I want that. I want that for Black women. I want that for women that have been diagnosed with breast cancer and who greet that diagnosis and really the bottom falls out for them. It fell out for me 19 years ago. So I want people to get on this side and say, hey, my doctor told me I wasn't going to be here for 5 years. And here I am 19 years later and counting. Who I am is steeped in my calling, my community, and my children, aka my legacy. I want to leave behind to them a legacy of care and compassion and love for humanity, and knowing that they are enough in who God created them to be, beautifully and brilliantly. And as a result of being whole and complete and being enough, we then have enough to share with others. So that's who I am.